Okay. Hello. Name is Fabrice. This is the final project for class CDA 3003. Panther ID number 2069357. Okay. Alright. I don't have a cameraman. Okay, over here we have a IDE cable for my CD-ROM drive, DVD, light scribe. What else here? We have a cable for floppy. You can see the difference. This actually hooks up to the device. There's this little twist here that's familiar with all floppies. So it goes directly to the floppy drive. Over here we have you can see this one notch. I believe this is a DDR2. What was DDR? DDR RAM. Wow, this is old. Okay. Over here we have my video card. This is an NVIDIA video card. Hooks up your screen, VGA connector here. This here is a 3.5 floppy disk drive. With these, you see these green rails here, help it slide into place and lock in. Over here, I believe this is hooks up to my PCI slot. I think it's a simple communications controller. There are these two telephone jacks. They aren't really used much nowadays, but they were there. Over here, this is a DVD-ROM, DVD rewritable combo drive. Writes DVDs, CDRs, rewritables, light scribe. Over here is a Western Digital IDE 80 gigabyte hard drive, and this is the housing for it, the case. I guess I'll go ahead and put all this stuff together here. Alright. So the first things first is I gotta thread this cable here. If you can see this. So, do this correctly. Oops. Alright. This goes on the top, yeah. Cameraman abandoned me last minute, so work with me here. Alright, that's perfect. Gonna go ahead and cross that over here. Go ahead and plug that in to the motherboard. Did I flip this upside down? Might have. Wow, this is a really tight spot to work with. There we go. Oh, I almost forgot. You know, since I'm working on carpet here, I decided to get this electrostatic bracelet here. Go ahead and put this on. Hold on for a second. You always want to have one of these. Okay, so notice I'm grounded here to the desktop itself. Cool little piece of jewelry. Okay, next, where's my thing? I'm gonna take this for the floppy cable. You want this part here to be on top. Get this, it's always on the top, this little notch here. So it's easily identifiable. Let's go ahead and thread that in. Okay, great. Top. Go ahead. I don't know why they made these have to crisscross like this. You know, it would have been better the other way around, but To each his own. You're gonna notice these little black straps here, these little orange ones. They serve no real practical purpose. They're just there so you can pull things out easier when you're upgrading or moving parts, servicing, maintenance, or whatnot. Okay, now that's there. Now I'm going to let's install the floppy. Okay, grab my floppy drive here. Notice these rails here, so it makes it kind of idiot proof to kind of slide this back into place. Okay, notice how that just slid down into place here. And let's go ahead and give it some power. Oh, looks like I put this upside down. Crud. Okay, and I'm gonna have to rethread it. Put it in the wrong way. Alright. Put that bad boy in. Now we're gonna go ahead. Where's my power supply for this? Is this you? Okay. Go ahead and give it some power. Boom. Perfect. Alright, now we go ahead and we're gonna take our We're gonna go take our DVD-ROM drive. We're gonna go ahead and install that. So again, see the rails, slide that into place, and now we're going to hook up our cables here. This is for audio. This is audio cable here. I'm gonna hook up power here, and we are going to hook up the IDE cable here. So it wants to go in. Alright, perfect. Now I noticed that these two strips here are a little short, so even if I kind of, let's say I wanted to switch out this floppy disk drive and hook up a secondary, I can go ahead and do that. Should give me enough room, I hope. Alright, next thing we're going to do here is we're going to install my video card in the PCI slot. Slides in just like RAM would. So we're going to go ahead and put that into place. Come on. Slide. Gonna have to force this up a little bit. Let's put it down first. Just like that. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, there's this little notch here. I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna pull this notch and slide it in. This is the little notch right here. Let's see if you can see it from the other side. Proper lighting. This little notch right here. Okay, so now that's into place. Boom, boom. And then now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna install this this RAM here. Dual inline memory module. Gonna go ahead and slap those into place. Okay. Oops. Oh gosh. What am I doing? Okay. Now, when you put these in, you have these two sides here. If you can see these little one here and one here. When they're actually in, you snap them into place, you push them down and they just close up. Let's do that again. Put it down, let's put it into place. Just put it the wrong way. No. Push it down, push it down, push it down. We should want to close up. Sometimes you gotta push a little bit harder than you would like with these things, but that's how it is. Jeez. Come on. And we snap them back into place. Perfect. Okay. Now under here, there's a fan. As a lot of these processes do get hot. You know. So under here, usually, well, actually, this is exactly where it is. The central processing unit, the CPU. I don't want to take that off. I don't have any thermal glue, but we have a Pentium 4 processor under here. Go ahead and put in all that work. Now over here we have a, oh yeah, this is the simple communications controller. Sits in a PCI slot here. I'm gonna go ahead and slide that in. If you see, the looks just like RAM. Look at that. Go ahead and put that in there. Not yet, nice and secure. Not yet. I want to make sure these things go into place. I don't want anything getting messed up. Because when I power this bad boy, I don't want to have any errors. Okay, guarded rail. There we go. Everything firm and in position. Perfect. Alright, next I want to go ahead and install the hard drive. Alright, here we go. So, boom, go ahead and slide this in. This is not even. Alright. Just gonna hook up the power cable. Power cables always look like this, by the way. They always have 3 threads or more, depending on the needs. Alright, let's go ahead and push that in. Come on. Good. And next, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up the data cable. Alright, next we have to fully inspect that everything is in place and where we think everything is. Alright, so we have our connections nice and snug. We have our RAM installed here. We have our video card up here. Also, see the VGA, so we identify certain things. What else? Oh, see, I almost forgot to push this down. It's pretty important. And lastly, we want to periodically, I didn't do it, I hope I didn't fry anything, you want to periodically touch the case, especially when you're on surfaces like carpets, which you shouldn't be operating onto anyways. Alright, so I'm going to remove this clamp here. I'm going to close desktop. Forgot to, one last thing, I forgot to clamp down my video card. Alright, close the desktop. And then we're going to power it on and see what happens. Okay, let's go ahead and move this. Oh. Okay, screen here. Go ahead and plug this into your VGA port back here. Okay, doesn't have to be super secure. Usually it does, but just for the sake of this, I'm not gonna do that. Next, we're gonna unravel this power supply cable. Alright. Plug your cable into the port in the back. Look just like this. 3-prong. Okay. Alright. And next, we're just going to plug in this other end. And they're here. Oh my goodness, this is bent. Alright, this VGA cable is bent horribly. Did not notice that. Have to get another one. Come on. Let's toss that away. Luckily I have a spare. One second, let me unravel this. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, lastly, we're gonna hook up the power supply underneath this screen. Okay. Then we are going to plug in the screen. Let's plug in our input-output devices, mouse and keyboard. You always want to power on your mouse and keyboard already plugged in, because especially if they aren't USB devices, because they would not be recognized by BIOS when you start up. It'll just let you know. Alright, there we go. And powering on. Oh my god! Okay. Failure. I must have shocked something. Alright guys. Thanks for watching.